Hello viewers, I welcome you all to our YouTube channel. Today I would like to discuss one clarification which is given by CBIC regarding availment of ITC, whether you have to avail as per 2A or whether you have to avail ITC as per 2B. This is clarified by CBIC through a tweet. So I've divided this into three parts. First, let us understand what is GSTR 2A and 2B. Second, what is this Rule 36 sub Rule 4? And finally, we will discuss the CBIC tweet, which has clarified this. So part 1, what is this GSTR 2A and 2B? For example, say from this supplier, I purchase goods or I have availed service. Now as a supplier, which return this supplier shall file? GSTR 1. When he will file this GSTR 1 by 11th of the subsequent month. And on the basis of supplier's GSTR 1, this ITC details shall be auto-populated in my which statement? GSTR 2A. And now a new statement also in GSTR 2B. So the recipient can avail ITC as per this invoice details in GSTR 2A and GSTR 2B. Agreed. This was our first part. जो भी supplier upload करता है, it gets auto populated. Now part 2. What is this rule 36 sub rule 4? What this rule says? Say for example, I'm a recipient. Correct. Now from this supplier, I purchase goods of say 1 lakh plus 12% GST. As a supplier, he correctly filed GSTR 1. So this 12,000 ITC, it got auto populated in my 2A as well as in 2B. So on the basis of this 2 and 2B, I availed this ITC of 12,000. Agreed. But from this supplier also I purchased goods. Say services of 5 lakh plus 18%. Okay, now this supplier never filed GSTR 1. So this ITC of 90,000 मेरे 2A या 2B में आया ही नहीं because of that supplier's error. So this 90,000 is neither there in my 2A nor in my 2B. So what is the problem here? What is my ITC as per purchase register? दोनों invoice मिला के what is my eligible ITC as per purchase register? 90 plus 12, 1,02,000. But how much ITC is there in my 2A as well as in 2B? Only 12,000. Okay, this balance 12,000, 90,000 is not there. So my query to you, how much input tax credit I can avail in the GSTR 3B of Feb 21? कितना input tax credit मैं ले सकता हूँ? देखियो, as per rule 36 sub rule 4, maximum eligible ITC जो recipient ले सकता है वो कितना है? ITC which is auto populated in my 2A or 2B into how much? Maximum difference how much? 5% plus 5%, or you can say into 105%. So मेरे 2B में 12,000 है into 105%. जो भी purchase register में I have to ignore it. Whatever is there in my 2A and 2B बस उतना है. So how much was there in my 2A or 2B? 12,000 into 105%, which comes to 12,600. This is the maximum eligible ITC. So 1,02,000 minus 12,600, जो भी बचता है, I will avail when that supplier will file GSTR 1 correctly. So वो supplier जब file करेगा, this balance ITC will at during that time. Clear? So this is what rule 36 sub rule 4 says. Now comes confusion. What is the confusion here? See, let me share an example with you. Suppose from this supplier, I have purchased goods of 10 lakh plus 18% GST in Feb 2021. Okay, I have purchased this goods of 10 lakh plus 18 in which month? Feb 2021. Agreed. Now, the supplier was required to file GSTR 1 by 11th March. But you know when did he file? He filed GSTR 1 on 15th March, after the due date. Okay, so he filed, but he filed after the due date. Since supplier has filed after the due date, ये जो input tax credit है ना 1,80,000 का, it did not get auto populated in my GSTR 2B of Feb 21. When I opened Feb 21 GSTR 2B, this ITC was not there of 1,80,000 because that supplier filed after due date. Correct? Now what happened? Now since the supplier has filed GSTR 1, भले late किया but किया तो है. Since he has filed GSTR 1 of Feb 21, this ITC of 1,80,000 is there auto populated in my GSTR 2A of Feb 21. So ये क्या हो रहा है? What is this happening? The problem देखो यहाँ पे. In my GSTR 2B of Feb 21, this ITC of 1 lakh 80 is not available. But in my GSTR 2A of Feb 21, this ITC of 1 lakh 80 is available. So what to do? What to do? There is a confusion. No answer. Whether recipient, मैं recipient हूँ ना, whether I can avail the ITC of 1 lakh 80 in GSTR 3B of Feb or should I avail in March? What is your opinion? Correct. Now CBIC has clarified it, but they have not passed any circular. Just it's a through a tweet. उन्होंने सिर्फ एक ट्वीट कर दिया that जो भी इनपुट टैक्स क्रेडिट है, recipient whatever ITC is there, it must be availed as per invoice details available in GSTR 2B, not 2A. So this is a static document which you should refer. 2B, आपको जो भी ITC का डॉक्यूमेंट देखना है, चेक करना है, इनवॉइस डिटेल्स, ITC डिटेल्स, refer sir GSTR 2B, not 2A. So this is a circular, sorry, not a circular, this is a tweet which is given by CBIC. It is saying to be availed, ITC detail, to be availed as per GSTR 2B, not 2A. Okay, so जो भी ITC है sir, as per 2B. So now all the taxpayers, I request to all the taxpayers, they are advised to do GST input tax credit reconciliation through GSTR 2B. 2A mat refer karo sir. Many people are taking wrong ITC as per 2A. I request you to take ITC if it is available in GSTR 2B. Agreed. If the invoice and ITC details are not there in your 2B, please do not take the ITC. But if it is there, you can take it. Correct? So this was the important CBIC tweet which I wanted to share with you. Hope you have liked the lecture. Request you to kindly share with maximum people if possible. Thank you so much, each and everyone. Goodbye.